Yeah, Ben, just sort of take us through what you've had to deal with this year. It's had to be frustrating, getting hurt, missing time, but you came back last week, nailed two kicks.
Yeah, so warming up for Virginia Tech is when I first noticed what was wrong with my leg. Then the week of the Syracuse week, got some ultrasounds done. They found a couple blood clots in my leg, and then just kind of over the course of the next couple of weeks, it just kept getting worse and worse. Pretty much from like my knee to my ankle was completely clotted, and had to get a small surgery the week of the Ohio State game to get that done. But then ever since then, it's been no problems. But yeah, it's super frustrating just because, it's not like I, twisted my ankle or something like that. I didn't do anything out of the norm, and then just have something like that pop up, it's kind of really frustrating.
Did it hurt a lot when you were kicking with it?
Yeah, so I have a bunch of pictures on my phone and stuff, but like the week of the Syracuse week, like everything below my knee started to swell up. Like I could push down on my shin, and like there would just be so much fluid in there. I could push down like half an inch, and it would just like sit there. My ankle swelled up, my foot swelled up, and then the Syracuse game is really where it got the worst. Like I couldn't really feel my foot in the fourth quarter. So yeah, it was not pleasant. Could hardly walk after.
Accuracy and power on your kicks.
A lot, just because like I remember my first two kicks at warm-ups, I kicked them and I went up to Coach P and I was just like, it like hurts. So I went in and got some Tylenol and stuff, just took what I could, and then it's just a lot of confidence with that, like knowing that like when you kick it, it's gonna hurt, and just got through that. But then after the game, could hardly walk, and it just
How'd this happen? Was it overuse of the leg? Was it just something out of the blue? Or
So they said they thought the two main causes could be a family history of blood clots, and on both sides of my family, I've had no issues with blood clots. And then they said like trauma to the area, but like at first it was kind of like halfway between my knee and my ankle, so like not an area where like I'd be hitting the ball off of it, but like I said, at Virginia Tech, like we were warming up the returners, and I just kind of felt a little spot. It felt like I just tweaked a little bit of like my calf or something, but like to the touch, it was like super, super painful.
Okay, could have been life and death, couldn't it? It's pretty serious stuff.
Yeah, so it was superficial, so it wasn't like a deep vein, but so it wasn't as serious, but still, just being a 22-year-old kid and just hearing blood clot, that's kind of. It's scary stuff just to hear that.
How big was last week for your confidence? I know you had an opportunity at Nebraska. It didn't look like a clean snap and hold, so that was blown up from the start. But last week had to feel pretty good to get out there and just get some confidence.
Yeah, just going out there with confidence, making those kicks. Like I told Coach P when I came back, like my confidence was never like, I never had issues with my confidence. Like I'm confident in the work I've put in and the training I've put in, and so when I go out there, just doing what I've trained so hard for.
Did you pick Julio up at all after that tough game against Ohio State? You say anything else? You guys got a strong fraternity. How you deal with adversity?
Yeah, we have a tight group, and you just, it's not so much just a guy in here, but like you just don't want to see anybody ever go through that, because I just would imagine like myself in that situation and just knowing like how that would feel. Like it's not, you just never want to see that. So it's just keeping him in good spirits and just letting him know like it's one game, man. Like you'll have plenty more opportunities in the future to to right that wrong.